Hey guys, I hope you're doing great. Today I'm gonna talk about the unit testing. First of all, we need to know what is unit testing and why we actually need them. Before that, I have to mention what is software testing. Software testing actually is a process for evaluating or assessing the code and the applications for detecting the errors, gaps, and bugs in your applications and match between the desired output and expectations before the software is published. According these definitions, unit testing specifically imply to the testing a small block or particular part of your code that can be tested independently for some reason like identify defect early, improves product quality, increase customer trust, detect security vulnerabilities, help with scalability, and save money. So as you see in this triangle, we have four types of testings, which names acceptance test, system test, integration test, and unit test. If we go up from the button, you have to pay more money to test, and also the speed of test are clearly reduced. Unlike other testing species, unit testing are only written by developer and focusing on the specific unit of your code. Because of unit testing analyze a small portion of your code base and they not responsible for relation between codes and the main defect is the downside of the unit testing is integration between the parts of your code. Don't panic about the pull request. You just need to know about some CSS, HTML, and JavaScript. So in this course, we will learning more about the unit testing by using Jest as a test runner and microservice worker for mocking some APIs, React for creating UI, and finally React testing library as a utility for testing. So in this course, I will use the power of Create React app to create a boilerplate React application that's named Jest with RTL and install required dependencies like this. After that, I can redirect to the Jest with RTL folder and go to the package.json. As you see here in dependencies block, we have testing library Jest testing library React, as in testing library user event for actually user activities. So we can run the application with npm run start, and also we can clean up the project. Just we need to install React Router DOM for creating some routes in applications. So let's get started with the first component, which is named register. So I created a component folder and inside it create a folder for register component. In register page, we need to define three inputs in user state to getting data from the users. That's name, email, password, and confirm password. And then I implement some simple HTML DOM for this page. Actually, I use one div for with class container for wrapping all the components, one h1 tag for title actually, and three div with class name content for three inputs, and then one other the class component content for actually the submit button. I try to use the same function that's named handle change for actually changing the all inputs. They are distinguished by their name, the email name, password, and confirm password. And we need a function for unclick on submit button to redirect to the product page. Just we need to set register input and getting the previous state of the register input and using the target value and target name to update the state for email password and confirm password. We need another routes, so I create a routes folder and inside that create index.jsx for creating the router component. Actually, I use the React Router DOM version 6 for this course. So in this course we just add two rows. The first one is a slash for the home, is a register page, and the other one slash products for the products page. I export the app router separately because I need to test. I need to write some tests for that separately. And here I need to add some styles for register page to make a better design. As you see here, we have a register to login page, and at the other rows that's named products with the path is a slash products, and create the other folder in the components. We just add index.js and empty function just for creating a row here. And we just need to redirect to product page after clicking the button, so we can use the navigations here. So we need to use navigate from React Router DOM as a hook here, and navigate to a slash product for redirecting to the product page. Just we need to check some input data, for example, checking the email by using the email pattern. So we create a constant folder, and inside that I try to use some patterns and error message when the each of inputs are invalid. For example, email is invalid, or password should be at least 5 characters, and confirm password should match with the password. So after writing this error message, we need to add another state for actually set error and show the error between the DOM element in the register page. After clicking the submit button, we can validate the input by using these constant variables. And after all the variables, I mean all the inputs are valid, so the user can see the products page. The first condition for the email pattern, and the other one for the password length, and the last one for checking the equivalent between the password and confirm password for checking the validations. And inside the HTML DOM, we can add a simple text for showing the error, and also we need to disable until all the inputs filled by the user. I create a utils object that includes the isEmpty function. I try to use this kind of function for define the isEmpty because I need to this kind of function for some test purposes. I mean some Jest facilities for spy on or something like that. So I define like this. And here we can check the inputs for checking the empty or not. If all the inputs is empty, so the button should be disabled. And also create some styles for error messages and also the disable button. So as you see, the button is disabled at first, and after putting some invalid emails, actually the error shows, and after checking the password and confirm password, errors change by the error message. And after everything goes well, we can move to read products page.